Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
I'm not feeling too good.
Oh no.
I know, right? It's supposed to be a cool, happy Tuesday morning, and I woke up with a headache.
Oh no.
I'm drinking water though.
Did you eat the pancakes I gave you?
No.
Eat the pancakes.
I had a bite.
Eat the pancakes. They'll make you feel better.
I had a bite.
Do you want another?
Hmm.
I think they'll help give you some energy. I think.
Oh.
That's it. Eat the pancake. Good.
No, it wasn't desk cam again. No, I didn't have. Wait.
There is desk. I can see it. I can see it right now.
I had another. Whoa, give me a minute.
There's so much ham left in that packet, dude.
Yeah. Well, that was. I had that yesterday.
Yeah, but I can see there's like 7 slices left on your desk right now. Are you gonna put it in the fridge?
I didn't eat it. Wait, no. I made a sandwich at 3, and then I made another sandwich at 6. No, maybe I did. Maybe it was desk cam.
It is desk ham. It's been there all day, overnight. Are you gonna put it in the fridge?
No.
What do you mean no?
It's been out all night. I'm not putting it in the. I'm not eating it now.
You're not eating it. This is such a waste. Ham's expensive, man. You keep buying ham, eating like 3 slices, then leaving the rest of the packet on your desk.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll never do it again. I
You know you're gonna
promise.
eat that ham.
I'm not eating that ham.
You're
though.
gonna eat it.
I'm not gonna.
You're gonna
eat that
get
ham.
sick, and I'm gonna laugh at you.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
eat.
point at you,
I'm not gonna.
and I'm
eat
gonna
that
be
ham.
like, you made this happen. You brought this on yourself. You deserve this.
I think this is abuse.
You're abusing yourself with this desk ham, and you're abusing ham in general.
I think it would have hit me sooner if it was that. I think it's dehydration. I think I just need to drink more water.
I think you need to eat less desk ham.
I do need to eat less desk ham. This is true. Eat less ham at my desk.
So much ham left in that packet. I can't believe you're just gonna throw it away. There's so much.
There's 4 slices.
It's a big hunk. A big hunk of ham.
I'm gonna drink water. Hydrate.
That's a good idea. Anyway, hey guys.
Can you guys hear this?
Everyone take a slice of ham. Everyone in chat gets a slice of ham. Hey guys. Not that kind of hunk. Weep. Not that kind of hunk.
So what should I change that Battissimo thing to? Or how would you write it?
Oh, I just adjust it. I just reword it a little bit. You know?
Yeah, but how?
Just so it's not a copy paste.
It's not a copy paste.
Uh-huh.
It's not.
You mean you took a sentence out?
No, I edited it. It's not a copy paste because I copy pasted it. No, I actually didn't copy paste it at all.
It's not a copy paste because you copy pasted it.
No, I
that
didn't-
means it
I
is a
didn't
copy
I didn't
paste.
copy paste it at all. I wrote it out myself.
Yeah, you might have written it out, but you wrote it out copying someone.
I wrote it out myself different, and then I read it and I was like, I don't like how I sound.
I'll adjust it with you later.
Will
Don't
you?
worry about it. Look at your hand.
Anyway, if you see a funny clip,
Yeah, they can. I mean, we put it in the chat, so we didn't have to.
if you see a funny clip, but feel free to clip it. I don't know.
Yeah. So, how are you guys? How was your weekend?
This is us waiting for responses. Oh no, we should.
Oh,
we
thank
should,
you for the warm and stretch.
We should change it to this one now. There we go. Now the chat's there. You can't see it, but it's there.
I can see it. There it is. Ta-da.
Da-da. Da-da. Da-da.
Alistair says, I don't know what time it's been since the Sonic trailer. That Sonic trailer. I think they destroyed Sonic and Knuckles fans completely with that Sonic trailer. It's so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited.
What makes you think I need your power?
He's so cool, dog.
Knuckles has never been cool.
He has. He was cool when I was a kid. I thought he was super cool. It's kind of like they made him
waiting for Onsta.
They made him the way that I saw him in my head. You know? Yeah. Like Onsta was saying the other day, like, I like it when he's funny. It's good when he's funny. I like dumb and funny Knuckles. He's great. But I also really like badass punchy Knuckles, and I haven't seen him in a while, so it's cool.
You've not seen badass punchy Knuckles?
Yeah. Not in a while. We got a subscription from Dexterous Demon. Thank you. Thank you, Dexterous Demon. You asshole. I'm gonna get it back. Yeah! We've got Chromale. We've got Chromale from Ben, who says, I dreamt that I was stealing from supermarkets because I had only just spawned them, which meant they didn't have staff yet, and you could take what you want. I wanted to take videos, but I couldn't find them. Also, there were staff, but they were like soulless robots. Cool dream. It's a pretty cool dream. J Creative says, in Japan they call the movie Sonic vs. Knuckles. That's cool. I like that. It's a cool title.
Sonic v Knuckles.
Sonic v Knuckles.
They should have called it Unlike Sonic.
What, he don't chuckle? Subtitle, he don't chuckle.
Yeah.
And then subtitle, he'd rather flex his knuckles.
No.
Sorry,
not the subtitle, but just like.
And then subtitle.
It would be like Sonic.
He's hard as nails.
The movie, and then Unlike Sonic the movie.
It's just the entire lyrics of the song written out.
Red Sonic.
Across the poster.
Why are we talking about Sonic again?
I have no such thing as weak points. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him.
Oh gosh.
Hello, Emlet. Yo, good morning. Got a Chromale from Farty Arty.
I don't appreciate your passive aggressive humor, Emlet.
Says Doig. As a follow from Ben, I had a dream I was God. Wow, this is a good dream. Immediately, I'm assuming. I hope it doesn't descend into nightmares.
I had a dream that my little brother, his room was full of pets. I didn't know at the start of the dream, but partway through, they pull back a curtain and there's all these caged pets, and I was holding one of them, and it fell apart. the front half fell off, and I was like, "What? Why? How did this happen?" And it had this weird like metal robot spine that was really sticky if it touched organic matter. And
what?
It was on my hand, and I had to like tear it off, and then I stuck it back together, and it was fine.
And it was fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like a little hamster gerbil thing.
I didn't know hamsters work that way. But to continue the Chromale.
Oh.
Thank you, Doig, for telling us about your dream. Let's see. I gotta scroll a little bit. There were other planets with gods that had healthy, sustained planets, while I was busy either vibing with animals or looking at people make animations, so my planet slowly became destroyed, except for those two things. You know what? A planet just of people making animations and animals. That's not so bad. What? How you doing there, Doig? How you doing? Oh no!
I'm malfunctioning.
Something went wrong. Oh dear.
What are we doing today? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing today?
it's-
What are we doing? What are we doing?
It's the Animorning Challenge reviews today. So we're going to be reviewing some animations.
I don't want to.
Well, we have to. We have made this bed. And now we will snuggle down into it
Okay.
and fall asleep in it for the next 5. Oh, I want to go to sleep.
Oh, hey, Domo. How you doing? You know Domo, don't you? Swifty, you know Domo.
I'm just... Yeah, I know Domo. Hey, Domo. It's awesome to see you
I
here.
did do it like a backflip.
How's it going?
This is
He
unintended.
should... No, this is a great back... This is just what he wanted to do, Domo. This is exactly... This is perfect. Yep, great. Good job. Whoa! That was an impressive jump, Toy.
Thank you.
Nice. You nailed the landing.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Anyway, yeah. So today we're gonna look at. I think there's 5 submissions. Y'all ready?
You're ready for this?
Do 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 boom do 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 do
You're ready for this?
do do do.
8-foot vertical leap, right? It is pretty impressive.
Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
Mine's less impressive because I'm a bird. But that's a bear doing it. That's pretty impressive.
I got a matrix jump. I'm like Trinity.
Yeah, you are. We need to get you a little leather costume.
No.
That'd be so good, though.
Open wall. Didn't work.
Nice.
Sometimes that works.
Leather dog.
Where did Trashbot go?
That'd be so funny, though.
He must be over here somewhere. Where'd he go? There he is.
All right, let me get Sketchfab up on my my Cintiq. 1 sec. I'm doing stuff. It's Sync Sketch. I keep calling it Sketchfab by accident. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Where's you gilling at, Doig?
I noticed that the mods were following Trashbot, so I threw Trashbot off the side.
Doig! Doig, no. I threw you off the side.
No, you can't. I float. God.
You can't! God!
Whoop.
He's gone.
Only Kurzik survived. Wait, they reset it and Trashbot's back. Okay.
Start the day with murder!
Yeah, we gonna switch over? You all ready?
Yeah, I do need to just activate NDI, which I will do.
Okay, as soon as you do, then I'll do the things that I need to. Ow. I want to add a kill cam.
Okay, NDI is active.
Not to film what I just did, but when the bombs get super close and they're really gonna hit us, I want to do like a zoom in and then a hit stop and then a.
You know that would be every 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
What about if it does it like on a random one? On a random like 10% of them or something?
I'll do it if the distance between us and the bomb is like
My tea!
small.
No! No! Oh,
Get it then.
I can't.
Get it.
I can't get
Where
it.
did it go?
I don't know.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
T. A bibbidi bobbidi boo. And the voice thing must be off.
That's okay. I have everything done on my side that I need doing.
For some reason the camera is weird.
Mumpkins? What's Mumpkins?
Is it because yeah, you didn't X.
Don't you have special bombs, Mumpkins or something? What? What? I love that though. You misspelled pumpkins. Mumpkins.
I turned the pumpkins off.
Aw.
Got
Thank
you.
you.
Tea.
I love the tea.
I'm working on it. I'm going to
Mumpkins.
work on a feature where we receive a coffee, then India gets a coffee.
We at Mumpkin Hill. You ready?
Mumpkin. You got your NDI on?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Here we go.
Here we are. It's like Mumpkin Hill is like Pumpkin Hill, but one note is changed, so you can't get done for copyright. It's like ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba da bum ba da ba da ba da ba ba da bum ba da ba da ba da ba ba da bum.
All right, so if I do a duplicate copy.
Alex says Pumpkin Hill, but Knuckles chuckles a little. Yeah. Pumpkin
Face
Hill in a minor
reference.
key. Wait, is Pumpkin Hill not in a minor key? So what games have we been playing recently? Us personally? Nothing.
You might have to turn off. You might have to turn off your region of interest so we get your full screen.
Oh, okay, got you. One sec. I did play a little bit of Pokemon actually last week to kind of chill out, which was nice. But I'm looking forward to having a bit of a break because hopefully then we'll be able to play more games. There's a bunch I want to play that I haven't managed to yet. Like Deltarune, like It Takes Two, like off the top of my head, Little Nightmares 2. So many. Like Outer Wilds, like more Breath of the Wild. Tons of stuff. But we're in last week of work before the break. I'm really enjoying work at the minute. So I'm kind of like, I'm excited for the break, but also I'm like, I'm into work so much though. I want to... Can I keep... I mean, no one can stop me from working on the Christmas break. Only myself. But I'm also at the point where I've got like a bunch of other creative projects on the side I also really want to do. So everything's exciting at the minute. It's just choosing what thing to do. That's the hard thing. So I guess I'll put my all into work this week and have fun with that. And then when the break comes, we'll see what happens and what I end up doing. Outer Wilds is amazing. Yes, I really want to play it. I've been doing my best to stay clear of anything to do with the game because I know that it's got a lot of... I don't know what it's got a lot of, but I know that I've been told that it's best to experience it fresh. So... Yeah, people were telling us we should play It Takes Two, so I haven't watched anyone play it. I haven't watched the one Let's Player play it, the Game Grumps, that I watch. I watch one Let's Play channel, and I haven't watched their thing on it.
Okay, I'm back mentally. I was just starting it so we could see it. I might move the chat, but I might not.
I'm like, you'll feel strange stopping work during Christmas. Yeah, me too, right? It goes really fast though, from experience of having like freelanced before, and worked through the year and then having Christmas. When Christmas comes, you're like, oh my gosh, 2 weeks, and then you blink and it's like, wait, it's April. What happened?
I'm eating a pancake. Okay, I think you're good.
All right, let me get my draw on. So, this week's Anna Morning Challenge was to take the background art that you guys had done for the previous challenge and to animate a character in that background, using as best you could the perspective that you'd created for that background.
Yeah, so
If you didn't have a background, then we said that you could just grab one from online. You know, so long as it was something that you felt like would make an interesting animation. You gotta draw all the Pegsonas. We shouldn't call them Pegsonas. We shouldn't. "2022 will be poggers." It already happened. No! There's so much stuff I want to do, guys. There's so much. I'm really excited. Anyway, I should get on with this. I should do this. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, so first up, Martina said, redrawing the background and animating the character took me about 10 hours. I went a bit over time limit this challenge. This is also not the final design of my Sealborg. I just wanted to finish the challenge. Good thing I'm not a perfectionist.
Yeah, it is a good thing. Better good and done, right? Than perfect and still in development. 10 hours though, wow. Thank you so much for putting so much time into the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Sorry, what was that, Doug?
So we hope you learned a bunch from it.
Yeah. I mean, straight off the bat, this background is great.
Yeah. Really, really cool.
Yeah, I can see like some very distinct improvements from the first one that you did. So great job on that.
And thank you for taking on board some of the feedback. That's really cool. I like how you added additional elements to the right hand side to kind of balance the composition.
Yeah, it feels lived in now, which is nice.
Yeah.
All right, should I hit play? We'll have a look.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for it. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I love seeing that monitor go backwards in space. Let's see, I think the main critique I could give you here. This Sealborg is really cute, by the way. I like them a lot. I know it might not be your final design, but I like them a lot. Let's see.
Chat
I think
might be better up here.
I feel like the perspective here. Let's see. I'm just checking the head size here when we start off versus how big it is next to the monitor here. It's about right, but I think there's something about the way the body is coming forward here that isn't convincing me of the perspective. I think the monitor's working quite nicely in perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's feeling really good.
But I think it's just the body, the character. I think maybe one of the things is that as it's being pushed forward here, the hands aren't changing size too. Well, they are changing size. I think it's the fact that the body feels like it's staying a very similar size despite the head and the hands changing size. There's something about the way the body's connecting to the head and the hands, I think, that's stopping it from feeling.
Yeah, I think it's maybe because the screen itself is obscuring the left-hand side of the body. We're not able to track the size increase that easily. Like there's no landmarks or something. Like if you see that oh
We'll have to continue in just a sec.
Yo, thank you for the raid.
Hey Jersey, welcome and thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Destroy
them.
Destroy.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, India, but the ship has a deck now.
Oh wow! Oh wow! I love that. That's great.
The other one also does, but it's a little bit broken now. But I prioritized our ship. Gonna get that last one. Here I go. Yeah. Oh well. I got them, but now they're dead. Raid end. Welcome everyone. We're currently in the middle of doing an animation review of Martina's work.
Yes, we are. We're doing Animorning challenges this morning. So welcome to our little corner of the internet. We do this every Monday. And the rest of the time we do art and animation ourselves. So this is Martina's work that we're just doing a review of now. And I think I figured out one of the things that I think is not quite working with it.
Okay.
I've hit some strange things. There we go. I fixed it. So I think one of the things I'm feeling here is that it feels like when the body's going backwards and forwards, it's kind of just going backwards and forwards flat against the camera in space. It doesn't feel like the character is hinging from their hips and leaning backwards or forwards.
Gotcha.
So is the character just leaning and pushing the screen forward here, or are they also shuffling forward with their bum to sit further towards the camera by the end of the shot? Because the pose at the end is very much like they're just sitting up, not like they're leaning forward.
Yeah.
Which I'd assume would mean that they'd shuffle down the bed. But the animation is done almost like they're just leaning and pushing.
Mm-hmm. Are they leaning back at the start of the shot?
They might be. They look like they're leaning back here for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if Martina is currently in chat. So we could go on the assumption that they are leaning back at the beginning of the shot, but in that case, I'd probably say to straighten the arms. So that it feels like they are leaning back away from the screen.
Yeah, it feels like the arms get a little bit more length.
You're here!
Hello.
Okay, let's see.
During the pull.
If there's anything that... Yeah, so they're pulling it to the side here. And it definitely feels here like they're leaning back, which is awesome. Then they sit up here. And then, so it feels like they're just sitting up here, which is awesome. Right?
Yeah.
So then, the difference between them sitting up here and sitting up here, is this a lean or is it a shuffle towards camera? If it was a shuffle towards camera, then the head would probably go a bit higher. So I'm assuming it's a lean.
It's a lean.
Yeah, because of the perspective, the closer your character gets to the camera, the higher up frame they'll also get. So, taking as an example, these frames here, see where the head is coming back? Bless me. The head is coming back, but the shoulder is staying in pretty much the same place. I think that's why it's not looking like it's leaning backwards.
Gotcha.
So, I think to fix that, let's see if I can do a little sketch-a-rooney over the top. There we go. So I'd use probably the underside of this little neck piece here by reversing the contour of that curve, reversing the curve there on the top and bottom. You can make it look like the angle on it is changing. Because that is starting to lean backwards from the hips, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the angle that is going to change as the body kind of hinges backwards.
Yeah, you can use overlap to kind of show which form's in front of the other as well. Because it looks like you're overlapping the head now. Or like the chin, because it's now behind the scarf rather than over it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because the head is now further back in space in terms of what the camera is seeing. So you can see how just like a few little adjustments and it starts to feel more like it's a convincing lean back. Let me hold on. Add new sketch? Yeah, cool. So then with this lean here, I'd go even further back because the head's going even further back, right? Or is the head going just down here? Oh, it's going further back and down. Okay, so I'd move this kind of collar piece down with them too. Or like squish it out. I'm not gonna say what it is because I can't say what it is. I'm not allowed because of contracts. But you guys, there's been like 3 things in the past 2 weeks where I've seen them and been like, I've boarded something really similar to that. That's not out yet. And I'm like, no, no, everyone's gonna think I stole this. No.
Aww.
I keep watching things and being like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it's not like you can kind of like you've got the kind of receipts, as it were, because you've already like finished on the projects and stuff.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's cool in a way. It's mostly just funny. It's like the perfect storm. I keep seeing things. I'm like, wait, that's just like this thing. Oh no.
That you've already drawn.
Yeah. Oh no. It's funny, isn't it, how there's almost like there's a zeitgeist, I think, with a certain with each generation of people, where the influences like they come from a lot of the same places. Yeah, exactly. They converge. That's a perfect word for it. I think that's what I'm feeling. Is me and a bunch of other storyboard artists have kind of grown up on the same things, so we're pulling influences from the same places.
It'd be fun to like see if anyone ever notices.
Yeah. There's one in particular that's like extremely funny because of other factors, but I definitely can't say anything about that until the thing in question is out, so I can freely talk about it. Because anything else I say about it would give away too much.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm looking forward to that day when I can share it with you guys. So let's see. I still don't feel like I don't feel like I've pulled off the lean there properly. Let me keep just adjusting this sketch.
Have any of you watched Final Space?
Do we have any Final Space fans in here?
Yeah, we got any Final Space people that watch the thing?
Have you just finished watching it recently, though?
I did. I just finished watching the 3rd season, and I was like, "Oh, that was really cool." When season? Oh,
did it get cancelled?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doig.
And I went and watched the video by Olin Rogers, which is like the showrunner, about about it being kind of cut short, and he tears up in it. And I teared up watching it.
Oh no!
I was like, "Oh, this seems like a really genuine dude." I didn't know, but now I know.
I love it when showrunners care that much about their shows. I think it's really nice, right? It comes from the heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're a showrunner, it's very unlikely that you wouldn't care about it.
Yeah.
You know, you probably do care a lot about it, but it's always really nice to see.
Yeah, it is. It was just nice to see. I then ended up watching like the pilot, and then I watched another like pilot called Lions Blaze. He's got a really nice really nice sense of storytelling, and whoever he's collaborating with, like they work really well together. I liked it.
What was it about the storytelling that made you feel that?
The blend of humor with like genuine heartfelt stuff. It felt refreshing, and like it took itself. It's like it took its unseriousness seriously. It's a strange blend. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. So I like how the fingers are getting bigger here. That's really good. Looks good. Feels good. Hopefully that lean now feels a little bit more convincing. So I've pushed the covers up as well as they lean back, because as they lean back, the covers will get pulled along with them a little bit as their tummy is like traveling up. And now they're starting to lean forward again. So yeah, this is looking good. And yeah, you've got the shoulders coming out behind now. I think as they lean forward, their shoulders are going to start to, because the shoulders are joined to the top of the body, they're going to start to lean forward too, which means you're going to get the arm being pulled backwards a little bit more by that shoulder. So the arm can still come forward, but it's going to be a little bit more like this kind of thing, I think. Any anatomist can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to let you know that I have to go at 10, just so everyone knows, and you also know.
Well, we could do a 2-parter if you like.
If we need to.
Well, yeah, we'll see how fast I get through.
Yeah,
But I definitely want to make sure that people get proper crits. If I can, then. I wonder if I can rotate that wrist a little bit more to get that forearm a little bit higher. Like that. So yeah, hopefully you can see that lean is starting to feel more like that shoulder, because the head's coming forward, the shoulder is traveling now behind the body, and so it's raising up in frame a little bit. Like, we're essentially looking at this versus this. If you can see, so the head like starts to overlap the neck and overlap the shoulders as well. So as they're coming forwards, the shoulders are getting pushed behind and therefore raising up in frame. And it's like if you're going to do it the other way. Then you would have this.
Yeah, that's really cool demonstration.
Yeah, so the shoulders are just coming up a little bit here because this is coming down. And Celia is starting to lean forward. And then the big lean. So here with the big lean, you probably want the shoulders to be a little bit more behind. And you probably want that upper body to actually overlap. Because the chest is now pushing forward over the hips, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is where it's like important whether it's that the character is shuffling forwards and their bum is coming too, or whether they're just leaning. Body mechanics are tricky, but are hugely helpful in movements like this, where you have to kind of be like, oh man, if this character's going to end up sitting in this position, they actually need to get there. And that means they need to shuffle their bum across, which means I need to animate them shuffling their bum across, which is a pain, but will make the motion feel, you know, more real. So. Any thoughts, Stoic, as we're going?
Not about this really. I'm mostly watching you so I can learn.
Oh, geez. I mean, I learn a lot from you, so do feel free to interject.
I'm good. If I had something to say, I would say it. So no worries.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out this arm. So I'm not happy with it yet. So I'm trying a few different positions to see which one feels the best.
Oh, I did notice something about the way that the hands in the monitor, they feel like they jump around a little. Is that?
Oh yeah?
Is that because the arcs are a little bit like either off of the arc, or maybe the spacing along the arc is a little bit what would it be, like the easing and the
inconsistent, maybe?
Yeah, like the spacing has a little bit of like
jump to it.
Jump to it, yeah.
We can have a look. So yeah, it feels like the upper body should be overlapping the lower body here. I think is one of the big things that I'm feeling.
What's the big thing you're feeling?
That I feel like the upper body should be overlapping the lower body here.
Gotcha.
A little bit. It feels right now as though they're kind of seamlessly coming together. But it feels like...
I would assume that she's like under a duvet or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that change anything?
I don't think you can see the lower body, that's all.
Yeah, but you could still see the upper body overlapping it, right?
Yes, yeah. You would see the upper body overlapping the duvet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least where the duvet joins here.
Yeah.
Because I'd assume it would be pushed forward a little bit. Let's see. Feels better if it's not.
I think instances like here, when you're talking about anatomy and drawing it, it's good to like think of the big major forms and be able to like, I think that's why learning anatomy and simplifying it down to like a mannequin or like a group of boxes or cubes or something is good, because you can sort of rearrange the cubes in a way where, like, you know, the top cube for the head and the chest, and then maybe the pelvis, and moving those in space. It's a little easier to like see those shapes than it is to like think of rib cage, pelvis, and skull.
Yeah, because you see, I think what I'm bumping up against here, with just how the character's coming forward in space, is that it feels like the drawing here is still very much like this, but they've come forward and down in space. So the proximity to the camera and their position in frame is implying to me a lean, but the way that they're drawn is like they're sitting straight up to cam.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure which one it is. I'm gonna continue just assuming it's a lean, and because the difference is going to be essentially the position of like the shoulders on the body. See you, farty arty.
See ya.
You know, and if it's a lean, then this upper body is going to be over the top of this duvet as they adjust the monitor. Adjust my monitor! And that essentially means that this shoulder's going to be higher up, this arm is going to be coming from further behind. Which means
I have those bot timers all on different timers so that they don't all fire at once. And somehow they've all lined up to fire at once.
Wow, what are the bot timers? Oh,
Like-
find us on the internet, save your work, and see a funny moment.
Yeah.
Nice. Stack those bots.
They're all like 20-minute, 25-minute, and like 50-minute or something like that. Somehow they've all coalesced.
Yeah, so
Convened?
here,
Eh.
this is feeling better, I think, than the previous frame I drew. So I think this arm position is important here. That we get that contour so we know it's coming towards us in space. Yeah.
Oh no, coalesce was right. Cool.
There we go. And now it feels a little bit more like a lean. So then when they sit up here and sit back a little bit, I feel like they'll be probably a little bit higher in space. Let's see. Between here and here. I feel like you could... Let's see. We have the duvet here and a blanket, and they're sitting up. I feel like you could probably have them here-ish and make it look more like a sit-up. Hold on, I drew that a little bit wrong. I drew wrong! There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that will help that motion feel like it, a little bit more convincing with the lean. You see? I think that lean is feeling more like a lean now. Do you think, Doig?
I think we did a big lean learn.
So let me just have a look, because you were talking about the arcs on the hands being a little bit inconsistent. So let's have a look at this.
It might be okay. It might have been the arm rather than the hands. I saw something.
The arm rather than the hands.
Yeah.
Do you want to call out when you see it?
Okay. You know what? I think it was the arm. I think you've sort of solved that with your previous feedback.
I feel like the arms are definitely like... It feels like the arcs there aren't the most consistent, but I think it kind of makes it look like it's difficult to maneuver.
Yeah.
Which I think works.
Fair
I like
enough.
the attention to detail here where the character has to pull it up and then like rotate it to get the arm to push back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
cool.
The only thing I'd say about this first bit where they're pulling is it looks like they're putting a lot of effort into pulling because they've got their head thrown back. Because that implies that they're putting the whole back into it, which means that it must be pretty heavy
Mhm.
or difficult to move.
Yeah.
But the back isn't actually moving with the rest of the body as they're pulling it. So
Mhm.
despite the fact the pose is implying that a lot of force is being put behind this pull, the character's actually only pulling from the arms and
Right.
forearms.
Yeah.
So I'd probably let's see, what would I do?
I mean, you could argue that they've leaned back so they're like a ballast,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're using their weight as like a thing to like not be pulled forward. Like they're leaning back and then they can pull it with their arms. I think maybe it's a timing thing.
You think? Let me just because we come up here and I feel like you could push that body down a little bit there. So it's like they're leaning over even more. So I feel like if you just adjust the back a little bit, it will feel like they're leaning over even a little bit more in this pose here. What was it you were saying about the timing, Doi?
I mean, it depends on whether it's like they're pulling at the same time, or whether they're like leaning back and then they pull forwards.
Well, they're pulling a little bit here and pulling a little bit there. Because we can see the monitor moving, so we know they are.
Yeah.
I think it feels here like as they pull this monitor up, they should maybe be rotating their head back a little bit with that motion, so it implies the back movement.
Okay. Is that a little sneaky switch down the side there?
Oh yeah, I see it. Nice. See, a little bit like that. So you can just see that the body is affected by the arm movement, essentially. And so on and so forth. You just rotate that. You are rotating the snout backwards, which is exactly what I'd be thinking to do. I think you just need to do the same thing with the top of the body. A little bit. Let's see. Hold on. Let me erase that so that we can see properly.
Hey, good Anna morning.
Yeah.
And do you remember like 4 years ago where you were like, I'm going to say good Anna morning, and I was like, that would never catch on. And now it has. So good job.
You, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think you could take that feedback and carry it through this little bit of the animation here. But I hope that this has been helpful. I've loved seeing this. So thank you for submitting and showing us what you got. I also have that head ease away a little bit more so that there's less of a jump in perspective and it eases into the perspective change a little bit more. So I'd keep it closer to the previous position.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
Alright, next one. Who's next? Who's up?
Let's have a look. Thank you very much, Martina. We like what you got. It's Astral Library next.
They said, I knew this angle would bite me later, lol. This time I really try to focus on details like the character's weight shifting and the timing as they slowly lower themselves into the sofa, with the goal of giving them presence. Imagining and portraying them maneuvering around the table was a definite challenge, but important I think to making it feel like they exist in the space.
Yeah. It bit you, but that means that you're learning, right? Because you're stretching yourself outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Here we go.
I'm gonna get my antlers out of the way. Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
That's
I mean,
cool.
it's looking great. I think this is looking real good. There's just one thing I think that's bumping me a little bit on it.
What that?
I think what's bumped me on it is that we see them go through all this work to shuffle themselves behind the desk. And then when they sit down, it feels like they kind of slide to the side of the desk and end up sat more next to it. And I think that might be because you wanted to make sure they could lean their arm on the side, and they couldn't do that from the middle. But you've had them shuffle behind this desk to the point where they are meant to be like basically sat at it, right? But then just as they come to sit down, it feels like you slide them here to the right hand side of the frame instead.
Yeah, good catch. I
Yeah.
see that.
This movement's lovely though. There's a lot of subtlety in it. Like there's like a realism in the way that this character is maneuvering themselves to get behind that desk. This is really sensitively done. And you've done a great job in maintaining the forms and consistency as well. Oh, and the timing feels nice. Like,
Good
the timing
job.
of these movements is nice. Like, you've worked really well with the perspective here. The armrest is definitely the reason for that, yeah. I thought so. I was like, why would I do that? You wanna lean on the armrest. Let's see. I don't know if we can find a way to do that. It's
Not
a tough,
comfortably, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a tough thing that you've already confronted and been like, oh no. Oh no.
I think you would probably need to change the background a little so that the couch is just slightly close, like the couch arm is slightly closer to them. You know it's true.
I don't know nothing.
Otherwise, they're just gonna like lean over and they're gonna be like leaning like this on it, you know.
Let's see, where does it feel like they should be sitting?
Search your heart.
Search your heart, you know it to be true.
You know it to be true. I should be less distracting. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Astral Library says the armrest is definitely the reason for that. Yeah, I had originally had them sitting closer to the side of the couch, and then decided I wanted to add in the shuffle later. So it was a case of the order I drew things. Interesting. So they had. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I get
Clarify that to me.
it. They animated the armrest first, but then they thought they should add the shuffle, so they had the shuffle over to the left a bit, and it pushed them. The first motion pushed
Wait,
the
is it
second
you
motion out of
animated the
sync.
character leaning on the armrest first,
Yeah,
and then you animated the walk second,
and then the shuffle behind the table, I think, came later,
and then you tried to join them both up.
and it didn't work.
Oh, interesting. No!
Just draw another character, and they're putting their arm around the character,
Do a cat.
like they're gonna watch Netflix and chill.
I can't believe that for the longest time. I thought Netflix and chill just meant
Netflix and chill.
you just get with your friends and you chill out and watch some Netflix.
I know you discovered that during the Little Nightmares Let's Play, but like, were you inviting people to Netflix and chill before that? Like
Yes.
big groups of people?
Yes, I think I said it to Verti a couple of times. That we should totally Netflix and chill. Because I thought it meant just like put something on Netflix and chill out.
And Verdi was like, what would
mean-
Mike think?
Verti didn't say it. Oh, I can't remember what Verti said really properly. But I don't think she said anything that was like made me think I'd said something wrong. She's probably just being nice about it. What else does it mean? It means like what's a cute English word for it? It means like hanky panky. It means playing patty cakes with one another.
You don't want to know what like nice friendly English word that immediately came to my head.
I bet it wasn't nice and English and friendly.
It was definitely English.
It means talking about Sonic. I'm glad no one says no one said ejaculated on stuff.
Clip that.
What is this? All this filthy language? She ejaculated. I just love it so much. English is such a weird language. What were we thinking?
Sherlock, no!
My question is, did it mean that back then?
Oh, did
it have a dual meaning?
Did to ejaculate mean to ejaculate and also to ejaculate?
Yeah, did it mean to like ejaculate in the way we know it now, as well as in a verbal sense?
Probably.
Or did it just mean the verbal sense and then it came to mean the other way, like later on?
I'm looking it up.
Because it seems like a dodgy word to use if it has a double meaning.
He was probably just trying to sell books. That Arthur
Sherlock, cat. No! Stop! Please. So the lean back is the difficult thing, I think, here. From that position.
Apparently it means darted out.
Darted out?
Yeah.
What, like, he was sneaking along the wall, then he ejaculated into the bush? Like, he darted out into the bush?
Yeah.
Is that real? I don't know if that's real. You're not looking at Urban Dictionary, are you?
No, I'm looking on Google. And I started with the, like, origin of the word.
No! We're learning the meaning of the word, guys, because it means more than one thing. And I find that very funny.
I think what it is that like it was a broader encompassing word, and it's just come to mean
only one thing.
More specifically in people's vocabulary.
So it always meant that though. Like it always meant it in like the sexual sense.
Well, it's an umbrella thing, so it always could mean that. But then when you say it, that's probably the first go-to that people...
It's just if it can mean that, I'm like, I don't want to use that in my book then. But Arthur Conan Doyle was like, I will.
The brave option.
I'll use it all the time.
I'm just imagining Martina being like, I have to cut around this.
Yeah.
For this feedback.
Sorry, Martina. We'll stop talking about it. Other fun English words. Codswallop. Where did that come from? When someone said that's absolute codswallop, were they like hitting a fish? Like, what? Where did that come from?
Codswallop.
Yeah.
Is it all one? Oh wow, I wrote cods and it was like, origin of the words codswallop.
I swear, I think that you can hear us through our microphones. Because it's not the first time that we've had a conversation verbally about something, and then you've gone to Google something as a result of the conversation, and it's like auto-filled it for you from such an innocuous beginning that I shouldn't have known.
Oh. Potentially, a frequent given etymology, although widely rejected as a folk etymology, derives it from Hiram Cod, British soft drink maker of the 1870s, known for the eponymous cod neck bottle, with a suggestion that codswallop is a derisive term for soft drinks by beer drinkers.
Oh, really? Oh, like, you go into a pub and you order a Coke and someone's like, what's that codswallop?
Yeah, there you go.
Because it's like, that lame soda that you're drinking. That's pretty funny. God of Wallet. Ula says delete me from this conversation. Ula was here the whole time. He was encouraging us.
Oh, that's amazing. Nimrod was actually a very good hunter in the Bible, but because Bugs Bunny called Elmer Fudd that, ironically, people thought it meant idiot.
Oh, so it never actually meant idiot.
No.
That's interesting. Nimrod. I think, yeah. Wow, I always thought that meant an idiot, but it really doesn't. It's actually a compliment. It's just that Bugs Bunny was using it ironically. He was too ahead of his time and none of us got his humour.
Did you know Bugs is called Bugs because it was, like, one of the people that worked on him was called Bugs, and it was Bugs' bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, these are fun facts, though.
I guess at least I'm bringing it back to animation.
See, I've frumped up though because I've drawn this and I haven't managed to. Whoops! I haven't managed to capture the same feeling of laze that has been captured by Astral Library.
You got a certain punch to it.
Add to current sketch instead.
We have to move on to the next one soon.
Okay, I'm just trying to help. Shush, shush, shush. Shush, shush, shush.
I got 37 minutes to go.
Eat your pancake.
I am.
I am. I got 37 minutes to go. And then I'm gonna meet and then I'm gonna meet and
Eat your ham. No, make me ill.
Oh, Kerry Paws, thank you. I hope so. I mean, this is Astral Library. I'm not sure I'm helping you much here. You might have been better off without. But, you know, let me just, I'll just finish this sketch and then you can take it or leave it, you know.
Like I said, I would have changed the background.
I wouldn't have. Because I think it's good practice to not, you know? The whole point of this exercise was you make an animation background, then you put your character in it, and you learn a lot from doing that. I think that as an animator, you're sometimes going to get backgrounds where maybe you run into problems like this. You have to figure out how to solve them without telling the background artist need to redo work. I think if you just slump them forward a little bit more, you know, then I think you can get away with it. The big question mark, is the arm, because the arm probably ain't gonna reach, and that's what I think that's the problem you were having, right?
Well, they explained that they did the lean on the armrest first, and then added the shuffle.
Yeah, I understand the order of things, Doig. What
Well,
I'm saying is that
they wouldn't have had a problem with the arm, dude.
But they do have a problem with the arm.
They've made a problem with the arm.
There is
But
a
they
problem.
didn't encounter the problem with the arm while they were making the
Doig,
arm.
what I'm saying is that they obviously want the arm to lean on the armrest. So I'm trying to find a way to solve that with this pose.
What if they had a detachable arm
I mean, you could do that.
and they take it off and then they put it on the armrest? So truly serving its function.
It's the place where you live.
Oh, that's a not good username.
What? What do you mean?
Well, one,
How dare you?
It's got a bunch of numbers after it, and I get suspicious. I get suspicious of all y'all who have like string of letters and then string of numbers. You didn't see the username. The other unfortunate thing about it is that if you read it phonetically, it's a word for lady parts.
It says vagino.
But doesn't say vagino.
Can't say that word on stream.
It's just an unfortunately suspicious
How
username.
dare.
I'm sure the person behind it is fine. I'm making conversation.
You're making conversation about how you don't like their username. Not bagpipe. Can't say that on stream.
Bagpipe. Wait,
What is it?
a uterus is kind of like a bag.
No,
with a pipe attached
Doig!
to it.
No! No, we're not having this conversation. We're not having this conversation. You're the one who was telling me that Martina would have to cut around this stuff.
I wonder what sound it would make you
Stop
feel
it!
blue on the opening.
Ah, the sound of my people.
Oh, that chat's going wild.
It's because you said the B word.
What word?
Bagpipe.
I didn't say
You
bagpipe.
just did.
Someone else said it, and I got to thinking.
It was Onster. This is by far the most unhinged animation review. Look, listen, learn. We're both tired, okay? And we're thinking about bagpipes for reasons.
I got 32
It's
minutes.
a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
What's the animation challenge? It's to
Well, yeah, what is
animate a scene without laughing.
Oh. The don't laugh challenge. Hang out with Doig for 10 minutes and try not to laugh.
I'm not funny.
You're right.
Yeah.
Burn. You could try something like this. It's a little bit of a stretch, but it will hopefully feel less like you are cheating. You're not cheating anymore now that you have a drawer and you can draw.
India, what if an Animorning challenge was to animate something like funny, and then we do an Animorning challenge don't laugh special.
I couldn't do that.
I think that would be really good.
No, because I want to laugh. No, but you don't understand. I want to laugh though.
I know. Okay, well, how about a make us laugh special? I don't know, but like
You know, people do videos.
animating comedy.
People do videos about that where it's like to try not to laugh challenge. We could do an exclusive animated one where it's like send us only animated clips that we can't laugh to. It'd just be a lot of Tom and Jerry and we'd immediately lose.
All right, yeah, no, they have to animate themselves. That's part of the challenge. Do some comedy animation. I think it's a really good idea.
I don't know. I'd want to laugh even more because I'd be like, oh, I want like people to
Well,
know
you-
their animations worked. I don't want to deliberately stop
wouldn't-
myself from laughing at something I find funny.
You wouldn't lose by not laughing.
I would lose for laughing.
No, you wouldn't. There's no loss. What's this? Chromail. Where'd it go? Let me find it. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think this might help. Talking about words, how about oh my gosh. How about
Do it.
Read
it.
fla fla Hold on. Flachinochin Flachinochinihilipification. The act of assessing something as worthless, such as knowing this word. Doig might win. Swift would never. It's true. Don't blow into that. No, monster. No. Oh my gosh.
What's this one?
What do you think to this, though, Doig? Look. How's this keyframe? Does this feel less like it's cheated?
Play it again.
I'm looking. I'm showing you. See it?
I mean, it looks like someone who's trying to act human would act if they were trying to like sit on a sofa.
What do you mean?
Well, like that's not going to be a comfy armrest because the elbow's not supported. I don't think it worked.
You never just lent your wrist onto something. Just been like.
That's not a comfy lean though.
Well, I mean, it's not a position I'd choose to be in for like 3 hours, but it's a position I'd choose to be in for like 5 minutes while I sit down.
Maybe they could grab a remote or something, and then the movement would make sense.
Maybe. Like, honestly, I do this quite a lot, so.
Okay, well, if it's a natural one for you, it's not for me, so I can't talk of personal experience. Flocky nihil pilification. If you really want to know the pronunciation.
I do want to know the pronunciation. Flocky knocky nihili pili. Flocky knocky nihili pilification. A very natural word for me to say. What about this?
Oh, there is another I, isn't there? Flocky knocky nihilipilification.
Hilipilification.
Hilipilification.
Hilipili.
Why does that make
It's fun to say.
hilipili?
Hilipili.
Hilipili.
Yeah, hilipili.
Flocky knocky. Flocky knocky's pretty good as well.
Flocky knocky hilipili.
I don't know how you've done this, but you've somehow slid or moved your way across to the other side.
I gone. You could cheat it. Nah, you can't cheat it. You can't cheat it. There's no cheat in it.
We gotta look at the next one.
I gotta look at the next what?
Submission.
Oh well, I wanna...
Speed round.
No. I'm not gonna speed round it. I want to give everyone like a fair shake. No, it's not gonna work. I was like, consider. No, it's not gonna work. I mean, I guess you can lean the upper body over a little bit more. Like, personally, I think this works because I do this all the time. But if Doig thinks it looks unnatural, then it's a fair shout that a lot of other people are also gonna think it looks unnatural.
I am the majority.
So. Maybe their phone is in the hand and the palm of wrist is facing up. It's a very TV series pose. Oh, we got Chroma from Weeb who says, I'm actually hoping to work in the coordinating, managing side of animation, so this is really useful to learn how animators work, so thank you for the learnings. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Like, you could lean them over, you know, so they're like, oh god. Oh god.
They just received an email.
You know, it's difficult to make that arm stretch look natural if you're not someone who regularly just sticks their arm out onto a sofa and is like.
Okay, let's look at the next one.
Which is something that I do.
And I'll read the thing and then I'll do the push-ups.
All the time. But okay. I'll hop on. I hope it was helpful in some way, Astral Library. Because I'm sorry that I didn't solve the problem. But I do think this is a beautiful piece of animation. So, great job.
What if you just added a cushion?
Oh my gosh, it's an Onster one!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Bet you it
Onster.
doesn't have Sonic in it.
He has Sonic in it. There he is! There they are! They're just walking through. Is this Harajuku? Where is this? Where in Japan is this?
I'll read out what Onsta said.
This is Kichijoji Station. Yeah, awesome.
I'm trying to read here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This challenge was really intimidating for me since I'm really new to character movement in a space, but the idea that sprang from this is the kind of silly animation stuff I want to improve at, so I wanted to give it a shot. I think keeping both my Sona and Sonic proportion and having them move concurrently in space was definitely challenging, and that's what both excited and intimidated me the most, aside from facing the camera walking cycles. I think while I like Sonic's movement, I want to figure out how to make my Sona move more clearly through the space and have a cute pop-up at the end with Sonic. Despite all this though, this was honestly really fun to make, and I legit was moved after finishing up Sonic's initial movement and seeing him move around like, there he is, I did that, there he is.
Yeah!
I definitely want to finish this up as a cute little animation piece. Lastly, this background is one of the shots I took while I lived in Japan. The street is near Kichijoji Station, and I'd like to think Sonic would be pretty dazzled by such a neat place. Thank you.
That's so cool! Yeah, Onster, good for you for like jumping into an advanced challenge like this when you've just started. Because, yeah, walking is hard. Animating walking is hard. Animating walking through space is really hard. So, this is awesome. I mean, when that feeling when you animate something, you see it move for the first time, and you're like, I made that happen! It's amazing, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's have a look.
I just did the push-ups.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this is so cute. I love Sonic darting around. This is great. Yes. The cute pop-up at the end as well. Yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit as well. There they are.
There they are.
They're just hanging out. As they do. I like that Sonic's like, what's this? And Monster's like, just behind him like, let me look too. I want to see. Okay, let's have a look. So I'll see if I can give you a few. Oh my gosh, Sonic's got some tea. That's great. Yes. Let's see. So this cute pop-up at the end, I can give you a tip for making it more poppy-uppy. You got tea. Yeah. So you've got some nice anticipation here, which is great. And then you pop up. So what you probably want to do here is overshoot, which is an animation term for when you go further than you intend to for a movement and then settle into an end position. And it gives things a little bit of life. So let me show you. So I'm going to draw over your Sonic here. Oh, this is on 24 frames a second. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to draw over your Sonic here, just so that it's really clear when I do the pop. Animation techniques. He's so cute. I thought that dog was going to come over and stop my alarm for me for a second. I was like, is he going to come and help me?
I was.
Were you?
But the alarm made me realize that I didn't have Discord open.
Oh, and you want to make sure that there's nothing that's been changed with your meeting.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. We're almost there. I've almost finished. Okay, so this is what you have currently. But where he's basically going to land, right? Yeah, because that's his end pose. Perfect. So what you want to do is overshoot that position when he first pops up. So you would probably have him just a little bit higher up. And you can play with a lot of fun stuff with overshoots. Like you can, you know, sometimes I do things like I make characters' eyes pop a little bit on overshoots. I also like adding drag to other parts of the body on overshoots because then it means that you get some nice overlapping action when you settle at the end. So for example, if on an overshoot I drag the hands as the body goes up, then on the next few frames those hands can come up And because all the movements are happening at different times, it adds like this nice little bit of texture to the animation. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just making them a little bit higher in frame, more or less. Though I think it's always nice if you can add a little bit of stretch as well to overshoot frames. Like you can make them a little bit more cartoony than your final settle frame, because it's only going to be on screen for like a couple of frames. And it's just going to make this nice little pop feeling happen. So you're not really going to register the image as much, so you can have a little bit of fun. Like, for example, I could like really stretch his mouth out on this frame. And you won't really see it, but you'll feel it, you know?
It'll pop.
It'll pop. And then I'll have his ears not quite as upright, so they become upright in the next frame. Let's just check between the two. I made his eye pop too much. No! Thank you, Onster, for giving me this opportunity to animate Sonic on the Animorning Challenge.
Are we there yet? Says so much how Barry would edit his text back in the Grump days. Mention it in his editing video.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's the same principle.
And Onsta says, I can get super silly with it. I've noticed how Trigger will do that sometimes too with their stuff, and I adore their animation. They just go all ham.
Yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
really glad to.
Yeah, that's well noticed. Trigger do this stuff all the time, and it adds like a real kind of vivacity to their animations. Like, everything feels so alive and vibrant all the time. Sorry, Mike, what were you going to say?
Astro Library said, highly self-indulgent Sonic challenge when.
Oh my gosh, we could do that. You see, so I might drag his hands a little bit here, because then when he settles down, his hands are gonna like splay out a little bit at the end. It's gonna be cute.
I love that Emlet came back. It's like, I come back again, it's still Sonic. and then like, let's do a whole challenge about Sonic. Emlet's just like, oh my god.
Let's do one for Emlet specifically.
Okay, cool.
And it's gotta be all Sonic related. Okay, there we go. So hopefully when this plays, we'll see. Imagine if this looks awful now. I'll be so embarrassed. Oh, there you are. You get a little pop when he pops up. Yeah. I think I might have made the
Can you
mouth
make it
too
loop?
much.
It's a little difficult to see.
Yes, I can. Think so.
Yeah, we could do a Sonic comedy challenge. Combine both the ideas, and all the themes have to be Sonic dies.
All the themes had to be Sonic dies.
Yeah.
But I'd be so sad though. I wouldn't find that funny at all. I would laugh.
The don't cry challenge.
Yeah, the don't cry challenge. That would be it.
Do you think Knuckles kills Sonic in the next movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it won't be another movie because Knuckles is gonna decimate Sonic with his punches.
Punches him into the ground.
Punches him into the sequel.
Could you imagine if the whole trailer played, right? As it was, and then are we there yet? It was like he doesn't die, he just loses his rings, but it cuts back to that scene and Sonic just hits the floor. And then like
the floor.
a couple seconds later, all the rings just like are like ding 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 ding. Just, you know, like a delayed reaction.
Yeah.
But the sound is really like it's really warped and like really like undramatic. It's like Brr.
This is why you need to be an editor, Doig. You need to make all your editing dreams come true.
I don't wanna.
You don't
I
wanna.
don't wanna dream. No, I don't wanna.
You don't wanna dream. I don't wanna dream. I'm just pushing him down in frame a little bit more here.
Do do do. Oh. Do do do.
To give him a little bit more of a squash. I'm not going to spend as much time with this drawing, so you guys will have to forgive it for not being quite as nice as Onsters.
Did you know I used to have a VHS of the Sonic, the animated Sonic, not the Sad AM, but the other one?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You know
I used to have some too.
Oh.
Which one did you have? Do you remember which episodes they were?
No.
Oh.
No. I just remember the opening, which is like why whenever I think of Sonic music, I think of that most. Yeah.
That was a great opening.
Yeah.
It was just Sonic with his name like 15 times. But then the name would do things like turn into a balloon or fall on top of badniks. I really like the ending. Do you remember the ending where it's just Robotnik with the button waiting for Sonic to come?
It was very Roadrunner-esque, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it though. It was a great ending. Yeah, so imagine this, but drawn good and the proportions of everything consistent. But I haven't quite managed to do that.
12 minutes.
But yeah, essentially I've squashed Sonic down in this frame a little bit more. To give him a little bit more anticipation and a little bit more of an arc when he comes up. So we see him come down, and then here I want it to stop now. Hold on. Maybe I need to add to new sketch. There we go. Yeah. So he comes down and then up. So I think here you could have him come up a little bit more. Again, just thinking about that art. So I'm trying to make like a little swoop motion with him. I'm trying to like preserve your drawings, but I'm not quite managing it. So you would have to make these nice drawings. Make them good.
What if when you got hit by bombs, you dropped rings?
Don't tempt me.
Okay.
Don't tempt me. I could just make this Sonic. I could make this whole overlay Sonic, you know, if I wanted to. You don't know how much it is, like how hard it is for me to resist just putting so much Sonic stuff in here.
I'm just adding fuel to the fire.
You are. You're tempting fate. Be careful. So he starts coming up a little bit more here. Look at that nose drag. That was unintentional. And then this is a great frame right here.
The Gibbs cereal are just boxes of Sonic Curry. Oh god, the Sonic Curry photo. It blew.
Okay. So let me just check how this looks. Kind of difficult to see, but hopefully you can kind of see. I've tried to add a little bit more of an arc to Sonic here at the end.
That's cool.
Yeah. So this is awesome. This whole zippy thing is awesome. Little tips I can give you for stuff like this, like when Sonic's going super fast here and you have the speed lines going across, is rather than having the speed lines go across straight horizontally, have them go from the place he's been. So he was here. I'm just going to mark a little position thing for myself. There we go. So have these speed lines
Oh,
go across like this.
I think it was Sheeps 3D just gave us like made cereal boxes. I think it was based on a joke. Like I can't remember. But I added it as a thing that you can throw. Let's throw over here. Oh, that was Kurzik's failed image grab. Whatever that was, Kurzik,
so
you just need to put JPEG at the end or whatever of it, or like PNG or whatever it is.
What a great. This is the great Sonic poses. Okay, let me have a little look at Onster as well.
So here's.
Onster's like, where? Oh, there you are.
Cereal, Swifties, and Honey Mint Bears.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, to work out where the feet placement would be. So you got there. Walking is so hard.
Okay, you got 2 minutes left on this, and we have to go.
Okay, so this is. I see you've got here a contact position. There's a contact position. So then this is a weight, which means this foot's going to start coming off the floor. So then you might want to keep that and bend your leg a little bit as the foot comes off.
Yeah, Yuki, we can run around.
And then Onsi can like bring her foot forward and like put it down as she's looking at Sonic. So that'd be nice because that would like offset your guy's motion a little bit. So you could be just coming to a stop while Sonic is looking at everything. He's just looking. And you could like so I see you like spread your feet apart when you're surprised here. You could have like a little anticipation. You're like,
Parkour.
oh my gosh.
Parkour.
And then like kind of jump out. Might get you there. And then you're running over to him, so probably you're pushing off this foot, maybe?
I did it.
What did you... Oh, nice. Good job.
I ran and fell over and fell onto my head. I'm in the scene.
You could probably actually, if you just take your foot off the floor there and turn it into a little run, you could get away with it, I think. Might need to plant this foot a little bit.
Oh, wait.
Forward.
If I do this.
And then
What else
here you
can I
have
do?
your foot planted and your other foot is put forward.
Okay, 4 minutes. I gotta go.
Okay, well, we can finish this critique tomorrow if you like. So I can give you a little bit now and then a little bit tomorrow, and we can finish the last two tomorrow as well.
Okay.
Because I don't want to make going late for his meeting.
Come back tomorrow.
But yeah, these have all been so cool and fun so far. Thank you guys so much. We'll give you the new challenge tomorrow as well, so we can do it all at once.
Okay, that makes sense. Stop bombing us. No. Whoa. Hello,
This is,
hello, and goodbye. May the rest
Oh, of your day.
be filled.
Thank you guys so much. With adventure.
Adventure. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.